When I tell you what I'm about to tell you, you will be told my opinion.
Peace, love, and zen, everyone. Today we're going to continue from part 1's episode of exposing lyrics you probably missed. This video will also be pretty straightforward. We will be looking closely at lyrics from a variety of artists that you may or may not have caught the first time. I think some will shock you, some will make you laugh, and others will make you think. Maybe they'll open up some ideas to start questioning some things. This video is not to judge or insult any artist, but solely for education purposes. I hope y'all learned something new and enjoy yourself while doing it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments or submit other songs I might have missed. Alright, let's get it. Alright, up first we have XXXTentacion. Similar to Juice WRLD, which we covered in part 1, X was another transparent artist who invited his friends into his mind and to be a part of his journey. By doing so, he influenced and inspired many people, both young and old, throughout his career. Like we saw with Juice WRLD and many other young artists like King Von, Pop Smoke, etc., it seemed as though after making a deal, he too knew his fate and his time would be cut short. We can see in this song, I spoke to the devil in Miami. He said everything will be fine. Alright, so he goes on to say, took a bite of your apple, give me all you can offer now. I'm trapped in a changing maze, setting my soul ablaze, couldn't control the pace. Off of the map, my lord, I spoke to Baphomet. He said he would save me if I'd give him one thing he needed. What is that thing? I pleaded, boy, it is the key to even. And as I spoke, my fangs were shown. Taken aback, he smiles and tells me, what you crave will soon be yours, but what I crave is already mine. And then it goes into list Anima Vestra, which we will go get into what that means. Anima Vestra, which we can see here, comes from the Latin language meaning your soul, or quote, evil in my heart / soul, end quote. X also did a live where he talked about a hypothetical situation on if he were to be a quote-unquote sacrifice or was to leave this earth sooner than expected. If his main goal of helping millions and reaching other people had been achieved, then he would be alright. Check it out.
Alright, let's say worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.
Next, we'll dive into some songs by the artist Hospin from his Ill Mind of Hospin collection. I hadn't come across Hospin until late 2021. I listened to the song Ill Mind of Hospin 7, and it was very insightful. It was a different but very much relatable perspective on faith. I began to research and study his music more, and Hospin then became one of the few artists that I truly admire and respected. Unlike these new mainstream rappers that really don't be talking about nothing, at least anything original or anything real to their specific lives. But anyways, Eminem even shouted him out as an artist he paved the way for, which makes sense since Hospin is a brilliant lyricist and definitely a one-of-a-kind artist. First, we're going to get into Ill Mind of Hospin 3. Here he talks about some of the mainstream rappers today that get all the clout but don't really be saying much in their music aside from money, cars, clothes, and, which has been the demise of hip-hop / rap music today. Alright, so Hospin spits, you got cash, big whoop-de effing do. You ain't gonna like the corner that you push me up into, cause all you rap about is how you beat the ussy up and ooze. F your fast car, your cheap singing, you keep saying the same stuff. That stuff is watered down, I developed soggy ears, ooh. What I gotta do, dig Pac up out his grave spot and wear his face as a mask to my next show to create props? Ooh. Shout out to Conscious X and Divine Sade. That's a deeper, go check out their channel. That's a deeper topic. But anyway, Hip-hop and rap, unfortunately, is not the same as its intended brand back in the late 70s. Today, the artists and songs that are winning all these fake awards, some generally are whack and not fan-picked, but rather bought out or planned. It's not about the soul of the music anymore, but rather money and popularity. Sorry to break it to y'all. Small plug here. Check out the celebrities versus the fake music industry for more details. Anyways, let's continue into Ill Mind of Hospen 4. Here, Hospen is simply exposing the nonsense that goes on in quote-unquote hip-hop today. You got artists doing dumb things, posing as creativity, when it's really just a shock value to make up for the lack of vivid and exciting music. And only reason you probably buzzing is because you slave as an Illuminati puppet. Ooh, that'll do it. Today's mainstream A-lister artists are just puppets to an agenda they have no control over. They prop them with all these designer clothes, cars, and money, when most of them can/will never be able to pay back that advance. They have sinister contracts and are just simply unhappy. If you can't see beyond an Instagram post, bot followers, and plastic awards, then I don't know. Please, don't get me wrong. This is a separate the artist from the art moment. There are plenty of genuinely talented artists, but they become corrupt by the industry, limiting their independence and control over their artistry, which forces them to push out a lie to the masses. Hobson even admits in Ill Mind of Hospen 5 his flaws in falling for some of the industry's manipulative ways, which then caused him to manipulate his fans as well. I respect it because he's honest. We all make mistakes and we all are flawed, but when we acknowledge those flaws and move accordingly to progress for the better, who can really judge? I know I can't and I won't. Even those artists who choose not to change or be honest about their motives, I do not judge them, but rather continue to pray for their salvations, because we all need God's mercies and grace, okay? We all need it. Alright, next we're going to take a look at Adele's new song, OMG. Shout out to the Truth Is channel. He did a full breakdown of the video, sign and symbolism. There was a lot, so go ahead and check that out. Alright, so she starts off, I'm still spinning out of control from the fall. Boy, you give good love, I won't lie. It's what keeps me coming back even though I'm terrified. I know that it's wrong, but I want to have fun. What is the likelihood of jumping out of my life and into your arms? Maybe, baby, I'm just losing my mind. Cause this is trouble, but it feels right. Teetering on the edge of heaven and hell. I don't really know if y'all need me to break that down. Y'all can pause and analyze for yourself with that. But for me, it's giving pretty clear. I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm a grown woman and I do what I want to do. You know what? Period, okay? I know that it's wrong, but I want to have fun. She is a grown woman, and despite knowing it's wrong, she's having fun. So moving on, she's okay. Lord, don't let me. I said, Lord, don't let me. I know that it's wrong. I said, Lord, don't let me down. This line confuses me because she's begging for the Lord Almighty not to let her down, regardless of her knowing what she's involved in is wrong. I'm just not sure what she expects the Lord to do at this point. It would have to be a two-way street. You would have to let that stuff go if you want him to help you out. I don't know. In this song, 1985 by J. Cole is just going to tell it how it is, okay? Raps change, and what it's changed to does not produce careers fit for longevity. Today's rappers are mainly based off of clout and a quick come-up. Their looks outshadow their talent or skills, which is no longer the main necessity or requirement when making it in the industry. J. Cole questions these young rappers' intentions. He wonders if they care about or even notice the impact/influence they have over their fans. What most artists choose to rap about today is not original. It's not based off the individual themselves, but rather the quote-unquote trendy story that they know their fans may relate to, regardless if the artist themselves relates to it. We see this example with Future when he claimed that he don't even be popping the pills and drinking the lean that he necessarily promotes in his song. In his song, Vil Illuminati, here we start to see J. Cole talk about his struggles with the devil. At this point, there is no denying the devil's influence and role within the music industry. All of the greats have referenced him at least once, and the devil tries to get you when you're at your peak. J. Cole says he was on track for the first 2 years, then came the devil trying to take credit for his success. The devil will tempt you with the things that he's manipulated you to believe you cannot achieve without him. Satan is the king of lies and will make you doubt yourself and the Lord God. J. Cole admits he isn't into sacrificing anybody and all that blood ritual stuff. That's not really the route that he wants to go, like many artists have. That's a separate topic. However, there are other ways you can sell out. Check out the video where you can see a variety of ways artists have sold out. Another small plug, aside from sacrifice, including rituals and other dark favors.
Ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere.
Yep, Halsey tune, nothing new here. This is the I Am Not a Woman, I'm a God music video by Halsey we're gonna break down. If you already know, then you know. But for those who are still waking up to all of this, I'm gonna briefly break down this video with the lyrics. First things first, we can recognize her alliance simply through the title. I mean, she's idolizing herself and referring to herself as a god, which is one of the main claims occultists like Aleister Crowley promotes, aka the Beast. We broke that down in another video, Vow of Silence. He's heavily followed within the music industry. He pushes this idea, do without will, meaning do what you want to do without God's judgment, without any, just do what you want to do. You can also become godlike when you do this, and we see this a lot. Just as Satan had set out when he fell and took 1/3 of heaven's angels with him, it was basically to get under the ruling of God. Like, we about to start our own thing and we are going to be like God. Simple blasphemy. Many artists have at least one video that represents their allegiance to occult or Illuminati practices, where the video depicts the artist going from pure to embracing their new dark side. In this video, we see no different. It starts out with a ritualistic dance circle similar to Trippie Redd in the Topanga music video, as well as Ariana Grande in God is a Woman. Then we quickly see Halsey going from an all-white garment to all black, which is a common theme representing some sort of darkness. It sort of represents like a new birthing, but their dark side, black and white, good versus evil, yin and yang, all, as above, so below, that type of thing. We then continue to see another example of a new birth as she's pregnant in the bathtub and she still has the same dancers doing that ritualistic dance. I'm gonna do a separate video breaking down the bathtub ritual, but here are some examples to hold y'all over until then. I saw this comment and I threw it in there so y'all won't think, especially ones that know me personally, I'm the only one that thinks these things. Like, it's out there. But anyways, moving on to Travis Scott. I don't really feel like I need to break this down. I feel like it's pretty straightforward for the people that know. I mean, Asher Wood. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It says, okay, I got it, copy 2020, but I can't see no body. One eye open, Illuminati. This might be the verse that make him drop me. I mean, how many one eye symbolism pictures have I thrown in here? In this video alone. I mean, come on, there's some connection. Alright, next we have Kodak Black. In his song he said, it's like you gotta sell your soul for them to pay attention. I had to get down with the chrome to show these ends. I'm serious, and it's like every song I'm on, I'm calling my spirits. Here's a plug to a video about him opening up about his demons, I guess he has invited by doing this crazy stuff. I mean, like, when you're bathing in blood, I mean, and burning crosses, bro. Can we not expect satanic and demonic entities and energy to be surrounding us? Are we going to be shocked about that? And another thing, I know this is a controversial or a back and forth topic. Y'all really think he looked the same? Y'all really think he looked the same? I'ma just leave that at the open-end question, because it's giving different person. I mean, weight loss or not, I'm sorry. Tattoos don't mind. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it. Let me know what y'all think. Anyways, So I stumbled across this comment under SZA's, one of SZA's posts, and specifically the one that has to do with her and the blood, but you know. Okay, so Jesus called me collect last night. It took all of me not to answer it. First of all, child, why would you not want to answer it? Anyways, hard to deal with God and his standards. That's true, but you know, there is where there's Lord's will, there is a way. You gotta fight. Remember me for who I was, not who I am. I pray you'll never understand this. All right, so she's telling y'all like, and she's another one who I'm like, she don't really look the same, like, and they're gonna put it out there like, as above, so is below. You have to put the truth out there in order for these things and these powers and these spells to work. So the truth is out there. You honestly just have to want to find it. But she's admitting that she's not who she used to be. And she prays y'all never understand this. She prays that people don't wake up because it's a hard pill to swallow. And I've been doing this research for now going on 3 years. And there's been times where I really had to take a mental break because it was a lot. Like, it's a lot that you thought that you knew, and then when you find out the deep rabbit hole of it, you're like, damn. Tunchi, this is from My Heart Races On. I sold my soul to the devil. Typical. He bought it, then exchanged it. Then he goes on to say that just ask by B and she'll say that's so urgent. I purchased my children's gift and I just keep the curses. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar featuring Rihanna. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. This song actually goes hard, but it does have a deeper meaning that we'll circle back to later. I've been down so long, lost hope. I mean, yeah, these people be in it for a long time. Like, I'm just getting hip, but this has been going on since the beginning of music. Like, and loyalty, like they are going to be loyal. They almost have no choice even when they try to get out. It's really sad.
This is what the music industry is made of. This is why they tell you it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. When you go to those mansion parties, what do you think seeing happen? When you look at the Baphomet, he's half man, half woman, half beast. When you go through those doors, rituals, sacrifices. This is what that dirty ass industry that y'all begging to get in consists of.
As you heard for yourself,
Alrighty, that's all for this video. Let me know what y'all think. I honestly could go on and on forever with a bunch of different songs and videos, but I didn't want to make this too long. Let me know if I should do a part 3. If you guys want a part 3, I'll do one. And which songs and videos we should look at. Next video will be adding to the Signs and Symbols series, so look out for that. Thank you guys as always. Peace, love, and zen. I'm out.